Shalom Yasharallah. I want to start off by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, great millstone, who taught us this 100% truth, according to the spirits that be Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect out there, pushing his word through the four corners of earth sincerity. And peace and blessing to you, hopeful believe that to y'all say Shalom, man. Now I got a video through the pound spirit of Yahweh by Yahweh Shah, man, going into how people don't really understand death, man. Because if they did understand death, if they did, they wouldn't be weeping so much about people dying, man. Because if you because according to the scriptures, when people die, man, they go to the spirit realm and they go to rest. Especially the Israelites, man. Especially the Israelites. Because right now we're in captivity, man. Right now we're in captivity. We're getting oppressed. When the Israelites, well, anybody, because everybody goes to the spirit realm. When you die, when you go to the spirit realm is a place. The spirit realm is a place of rest, man. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? You resting there. If you, according to in the scriptures, you have a shot describe you dying as you going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You're asleep because when you sleep, you're resting. When you go to the spirit realm, you're resting. So we're going to get these scriptures, though. But this is Isaiah chapter 57. We're going to start at verse 1. The righteous perish, and no man led to the heart. And merciful men are taken away, non-considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. Exactly, man. When a lot of times the people that are dying, especially now, a lot of these people that are dying, and when they come back, especially the Israelites, a lot of the Israelites that are dying, and the ones, and especially the ones dying now, because the Israelites that are dying, that are not going to come back until we're in the kingdom of heaven, because this is the last rulership of the devil. And after this will be the kingdom of heaven, and we see the signs according to the scriptures. We'll measure the time diligently in itself and seeing these signs according to the scripture, according to the spirit of Yahweh Basham Shah, man. Because if I would have died today, or anybody else would have died today, you know what I'm saying? If they wasn't of the elect, that would have been their judgment. But anybody die, you come back in the third or fourth generation, that's years and years from now. Years and years from now, man, we're going to be, what is it called? I'm not talking about like 2 or 3 years, like 30 years from now. We'll be in the kingdom by that time, man. So anybody that dies, man, that's really mercy from Yahweh Basham Shah, man, because they have been taken away from the evil day, man. They've been taken away from that evil to come, because that evil to come, which evil goes to mean to bad times, that evil to come is Jacob trouble. So they've been taken away from that, man. And if they was of the elect, you will see them in the chariot. Lord, we be of the elect. But if they was just, a wicked Israelite, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't of the elect, that was their judgment, but they were taken away from that destruction coming. Then it says, he shall enter into peace. So after he dies, you know what I'm saying, after he perishes on his side, his body perishes, his spirit enters, because the spirit never perishes, man. The spirit goes on forever. The spirit never perishes. So after the body perishes, and after he gives up the spirit, you know what I'm saying, the spirit goes up to the Father, because that's where it goes. The body goes to the ground, and the spirit goes to who gave it, which is Yahweh Basham Shah. It says, he shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds, each one walking in uprightness. Exactly, man. So they're going to go in the spirit realm, and they're going to enter into peace. Especially the Israelites now, man. We haven't experienced peace yet. We're not resting here. People are trying to make this a rest, but they can't make it the rest, man. Because how you going to make it the rest if it's your curses, man? It's the curses going on, all this stuff. We're constantly targeted every day by Esau Edom. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau Edom's trying to destroy the Israelites, pursuant to the scriptures. That's his goal, to make Israel not a remembrance. He's trying to get rid of the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? He's constantly coming for the Israelites. Everything he pushes forth is against the Israelites. Then he's destroying us by pushing out wicked vibrations, so we could be more wicked instead of trying to be more righteous, by taking heed to the law, so we could become incorruptible. You know what I'm saying? All those things, that's destroying us. And then it's oppression. We're being oppressed, man. Even the Israelites that are up there in the half money, they being oppressed. They being oppressed, man. We all getting oppressed. Oppression. We're in captivity. We're in slavery. We're in a place of bondage. You know what I'm saying? But anytime you die, you go to the spirit realm, and then you're in a place of rest. You know what I'm saying? You'll say your grandmother died, or your mama, or it's just somebody that died. Like recently I seen It was this basketball player, which we know he's being wicked because first of all, he was trying to be a slave for Esau Edom. You know what I'm saying? Giving the Jake the idea to just go out there, hoop, make money. You know what I'm saying? That's all a distraction from serving Yahweh Basham Shah. Ain't nothing wrong with playing basketball, but as long as that's not your priority should be serving Yahweh Basham Shah, man. But yeah, he was a hooper. And, you know, he died in a car wreck. He died in a car wreck. Then you had the lady with the knife. You know what I'm saying? I know you know about that one. The woman that had the knife. You know what I'm saying? She got shot up by the cop. You know what I'm saying? That what it's called, the Most High, he in all nationality really had mercy on him because he could have kept them alive for the destruction, the judgment, the great judgment, the harsh judgment he's finna bring. You know what I'm saying? Getting shot, you know what I'm saying, getting a car wreck, that's not really a harsh judgment compared to the judgment that Yahweh Shah is finna bring upon his place. So Yahweh Basham Shah really had mercy upon them, man. And if people understood when you die, because we're being oppressed, man, we're being tore up, man. We're literally Esau Edom is working us to death. Terrible working conditions. We live in terrible places. The air is polluted. You know what I'm saying? You ain't drinking fresh water. He's literally trying to kill the slaves. He's trying to kill the Israelites, pretty much. And if you understood when you die, if people understood death and understood when you die, you go to the spirit realm. The spirit realm is a place of peace, right? And a place of rest. Then they won't be mourning so much, you know what I'm saying? You'll be sad that they're gone, but you'll be happy because they're in the spirit realm now. You know what I'm saying? They're not sitting here suffering from knee problems, back problems, you know what I'm saying? They're in the spirit realm resting. Because that's why Yahweh Shah likened it to being asleep, man. He said, this is right here, because about that woman that died. It says, he said unto, well, let me get the full thing. Let's read a little bit up right quick. Hey, when it does this, let's get the full thing. Let's read a little bit up. I'll just go to this right here. Because Yahweh Shah likened death, being dead unto being asleep. Now let me get it. It's right here. But Yahushua turned. This is Matthew chapter 9, verse 22. But Yahushua turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, "Daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole." And the woman was made whole from that hour. And Yahushua came into the ruler's house and saw the minstrels and the people making a noise. He said unto them, "Give place, for this maid is not dead, but sleepeth." And they laughed him to scorn. But when the people were put forth, he went in and took her by her hand and made her arouse. Exactly, man. So Yahweh Shah pretty much resurrected her. He brought her back to life. But he described her being dead as sleeping. So when you go to sleep, is it a pain to go to sleep? No, people love sleeping. They love, because when you sleep, you're resting. You're at rest now. You know what I'm saying? Your body does the most healing when you're sleeping too. But you're at sleep, you're at rest. That's how it is when you go to the spirit realm. Because Yahweh Shah, he likened death unto being asleep. You know what I'm saying? When you die, it's like you're asleep pretty much. You're just asleep. That's all it is. You're just asleep, man. You're at rest, you're at peace. Because we just read back in, what is it called? Isaiah 57, how when they die, you know what I'm saying, they go into peace and rest. When they're in the spirit realm, they're in peace and rest. You know what I'm saying? But after that, you know what I'm saying, you go up there, because the full circulation, that's why Yahweh Shah said, "Fear the man that destroyed the body." Destroyed the body and you know what I'm saying? Fear the man that do not destroy the flesh, you know what I'm saying? Destroy the body in hell, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much, because Esau could kill you, you know what I'm saying? Anybody kill you, you don't fear that man. You should fear Yahweh Basham Shah. Because when he bring you back, he could put your spirit, because all the flesh is just I guess you could say it's just a little shell for the spirit. That's all it is. It's just a little shell for the spirit. So Yahweh Basham Shah, and we know Yahweh Shah's appointing judgment, but him and the Father on the same accord. So let's say somebody's being super wicked, You know what I'm saying? He had an easy death. You know, he died going to the spirit realm. He rested now. When it's time for him to come back, he's going to go up there and he's going to get his judgment. And Yahweh Basham Shah could put him in a messed up body. You know what I'm saying? That's why you had people coming out, special ed, or they don't even have an arm. You know what I'm saying? They arm messed up. Or anything. People coming out with 2 heads and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they have, Yahweh Basham Shah did that. You know what I'm saying? He wounds, he kills, he makes alive. He does all these things. He did that. That was that judgment. He put them in that fucked up body, man. That messed up body. Yahweh Basham Shah does it. But when you die though, you go into rest and peace, man. If you die, you go into rest and peace. And that's really mercy, especially in these times. If you dying now, that's mercy from Yahweh Basham Shah, because he's really keeping you. And if you're of his elect and you die, you know what I'm saying, then we'll see you in the chariot. Lord willing, we be of the elect. But if you're not of his elect, it's still mercy, because he's keeping you from that evil to come. Because it's great evil coming, man. It's great evil coming. We see the prophecy happen. We see this devil coming down with great wrath. We see it all happening. It's great evil come, known as Jacob troubles, a time never seen before. It's great evil coming, and if he kill you now, you're not going to be partaking in that evil, in that destruction. And if you was wicked, that's really great mercy upon you, you know what I'm saying? If you're of his elect, that's mercy too. But you would have, the elect, they would have went through it, and since they of his elect, the Most High would have protected them, you know what I'm saying, and helped them make it through Jacob troubles. But if you was just the wicked, all that wrath is going to be coming towards your way because you didn't seek to please Yahweh Basham Shah, man. You don't want to take heed to the laws of none of that. You don't want to serve Yahweh Basham Shah. So since you're not a servant, you would have been getting messed up in Jacob troubles. But he's went ahead and took you out now. You know what I'm saying? There's mercy. And this will be the last scripture, man. This is Job chapter 3, verse 17. Because, in this chapter 3, Job was going to how he's getting, he was pretty much talking about how the Most High was messing him up. You know what I'm saying? He had got the boils. Yahweh Basham Shah took all the things from him. But he kept his integrity. He never cursed Yahweh Basham Shah, man. But he did in the beginning, in the first verse, he cursed the day he was born. He was explaining how it was better when he was he explained how peaceful and rest it was when he was being in the spirit realm, how peaceful it was, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to read it right. We're going to start it right here. It says, there, which he's talking about in the spirit realm, there the wicked cease from troubling, and there the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weird be at rest. Exactly. Even Esau Edom, because he's the wicked, you know what I'm saying? He have wicked of our people, but when they come back through the seat of the elect and the new rulership that's going to be starting with Yahweh Shai, and the elect going to be the first ones there, and when they come to the seat of the elect, they're going to come out righteous, but the wicked going to forever come out wicked, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they are. They're the wicked. But Esau Edom, if he were to die right now, like them Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, you know what I'm saying? The Rockefeller and the Rothschilds, you know what I'm saying? Some of them elites done died. They're at rest right now. You know what I'm saying? They're in the spirit realm. They're resting and they're at peace right now until they come back and serve their judgment for what they did to the Israelites. Which is going to be them coming back and they're going to come into captivity. And it's going to be everlasting. But they're at rest, at peace right now, man. And it says there, the prisoners rest together. They hear no voice of the oppressor. Exactly. What are we, man? We're prisoners of Yahweh Basham Shah, but in other words, we're slaves to Esau Edom. We're prisoners of Esau Edom. We're in prison right now. We are in prison under this rulership of the devil, being a physical counterpart of the devil, being Esau Edom. We're in prison. So it says they that hear not the voice of the oppressor. Exactly. We don't hear Esau working us to death no more. You know what I'm saying? Oppressing us anymore. We are at peace and at rest. Going back to how Yahweh Shah likened death unto being asleep. Then it says the small and the great are there, and the servant is free from his master. Exactly. He's free from his master. He's at rest now. He's at rest. He's not doing, you know what I'm saying? He's at rest. He's at peace. Hold on, I'm going to get the full chapter. I don't know why I be doing that. These phones, man. Esau's technology, he's failing him. And it's going to fail him when he fights Yahweh Basham Shah, man. Where is it at? Okay, now that was really pretty much it. I'm gonna just read it again though. I'm gonna just read it again. It says there the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. Man, the Israelites are weary, especially, you know what I'm saying, the ones that are more older. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the outward man perish day by day, but the inward man is renewed. So, you know what I'm saying? We're not immortal yet. Now, we're going to be made immortal. We're going to become immortal in this new rulership. But right now, we're still not immortal, man. So we still perish day by day. And it says, it said they won't be weary no more. You'll be at rest because you're in the spirit realm now. You're in the spirit world. You know what I'm saying? And it says, there are prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and great are there, and the servant is free from the it's free from the master. Exactly, man. And they're referring to the spiritual world, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you had you know what I'm saying, if our people had an understanding of this, because they had an understanding on this back then. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, we done lost, you know what I'm saying? We done lost, you know what I'm saying, the knowledge. But now it's been given back to us through the prosperity of Yahweh. Starting with the elect. You know what I'm saying? The only one that's going to receive this gospel on this side, Lord willing, would be of the elect. But yeah, if our people understood that death, all death is people going to sleep, man. And if you really understood that death was really peace, you'll be happy that a lot of your family members die. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people die. Because now that they're dead, they are kept from one thing, especially now, one thing, they are kept from the destruction. And even if they died back then, they are finally going into rest, man. Because we've been oppressed by this devil by a long time. They finally finna go into rest and peace. You know what I'm saying? But Lord, well, this is edifying to the spirits of Yahweh, Basham Shai, man. I'm never saying, call Allah Yamlah, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Until I say Shalom, man.